What is up, YouTube? Me and my boy here, ASF Monkeys, are going to be predicting the placements of the NA Central Grand Finals. We are 3 days out, so if you guys want to come back to see how we do, make sure to do that. Are you ready for this, dude?
Oh yeah. I
All
didn't know you
right.
were talking to me.
No, you're good. Okay, so we have our top 15 teams listed down. We're gonna give a little bit of information for like our top five, but then we're just gonna list out the rest of them. But you want me to say my first team, or you want to say your first team,
I'll
first
let you go.
place?
I'll let you go.
Okay, so I feel like this isn't a surprise. I feel like you might have a different answer, but first place, I have the off spawn goats, Agers, Acorn, and Pollo landing at Demon's Domain.
All right.
Now, I know they're getting conned as of right now, but I feel like they're going to get destroyed the first couple games. Other team's going to back off, and they're going to pull off the win. What do you think? What do you think?
All right. That's respectable.
Okay, okay.
All right. So for my first team, you know, I'm gonna have to go unconned, brutal boxcars, Pete Cold, and Richie.
Wow. Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say they're looking dominant. They have a good surge route, middle map, and they have a Spire at
That
their
is true.
POI. They have a good position to win it all.
I like that. I like that a lot. Um, Honestly, can't really argue with that. I think that's a good answer. Um, Moving on, number two, I feel like this is kind of an underdog thing. It's a big team, but for top two, top three, I don't think you have this team in your top three or top two. But this team is going to be Rapid, Kanata, and Bolts. Now,
Hmm.
the reason I do have this team at two is nothing very in specific. They do have Crime City, which is not a very good POI to me, but
Yeah,
Kanata and Bolts both have IGL'd in their past, Kanata being one of the best, and I think they can pull it off. They just won one game in the eval, and I think they continue that into the grands. Let's hear your second.
all right, all right. So, not a big surprise right here, but I still think it's like a top two, maybe even just the best POI. Clicks, Zoe, and Higgs.
I like that.
I have that because, they're just uncons. They got good surge. Clicks is crazy with the DMR peaks. So they're
Hmm.
going to be chilling on surge. And then they have a God POI. And then Zoe is crazy endgame, even as a solo. And it's just like they looked primed up right now.
Yeah, no, that's understandable, and honestly, that's more understandable, and I can relate to that because I have them in the number three spot. Clicks, Higgs, and Ianzo at Uncon Supernova. I feel like you said a lot of it. But I feel like the major part about it is that Ianzo, in my opinion, is literally if one of, if not the best IGL in the game, and I feel like
Yeah,
he can get them to a third spot and even maybe win it. They are my favorites to win. Even though I have Aegis, Acorn, and Pollo, I would be really hyped if Clix got his first FNCS win.
yeah. They all of them get their first FNCS win.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool to watch. Not gonna lie.
All right, so we're actually switching two and three right here, and I have Rapid, Kanata, and Bolts at my number three spot.
Dang. Okay, okay. We're on the
And
same
I was
page
just
though.
saying, they're an underrated team coming into Grands. I
They are.
think that I don't really know who's IGL. I think it's Kanata. I'm pretty sure
I
it's
it
Kanata.
should be, yeah.
And I think he's a very underrated IGL. Bolts, he's crazy fragger.
Hmm.
And I just think, especially with that shockwave pistol on high ground, they go crazy with that.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely.
But yeah, you said most of it.
All right, yeah, I'm honestly can't really disagree with anything you said, but I feel like I am gonna get a little bit of hate for this one. At my number four spot, I have a big team that I have not mentioned, which is going to be Ritual, Cold, and Peterbot. Now, I know I'm gonna get some hate from this, but to be honest, it's just a gut feeling. I really don't have much to defend myself. They do have an uncon brutal boxcars after Edgy sadly did not make it through last chance qualifier. But I mean, a top four. isn't bad, but I know Peterbot's not going to take it very good. He's going to be. I mean, Peterbot just only wants to win. I mean, what else does a team want? They don't want seconds. They don't want thirds. Everyone wants to win. But I do have a gut feeling that Peterbot is fading and he will not win this Brands.
Hmm. Respect it. I respect it.
Mhm.
I feel like, he has that mindset of if they're ahead of him, he'll go after them
That
if
is
anyone's
true.
ahead of him, and that
Yeah.
might sell his game.
But it could also benefit him because I don't think any other team is really close to having the same mindset as Peterbot, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. We'll just have to find out in 3 days.
Yes, sir. All right, so for my number four spot, you know, very underrated trio, still top, and I think unconned at Lone Wolf Lair, Phaser, King, and PH Zen.
Wow. Okay.
I think that they're very underrated trio coming into Grands.
Mhm.
And I saw King 1v1 Pete, and he was just going insane.
He held his own for sure. I saw that too.
And I saw a 3v3 like in real game against them too. And I'm pretty sure King won.
Okay. Not bad.
So
Not bad.
I think they're gonna get fourth.
Yeah. Once again, nothing bad to say about that. I definitely have him pretty close up on my tier list. We will get to that soon. But at my number 5 spot, I have a very, very, very popular team who just changed their drop spot and then changed it back one day ago at the time of recording this. I have Reet, Cooper, and Curly.
Well, that's kind of crazy because I also got them at number five.
Wow. Hey, we got some chem right here. I think pretty much all of our top 5 teams are similar except for the one you just mentioned, Phaser King and PH Zin, which I have them at the number 6 spot. So, we do have a very similar tier list. If you guys agree with our top 5, let us know. We're going to give you guys up to our top 15. Let me just quickly read mine, then you can do yours after.
Yeah, sure.
All right. At the number 7, I have Visuals Braids Administered. 8, I have Aviv G Money Rise. 9, I have Booga Threats Craze. 10, I have Contested Muzz Sphinx Shadow. 11, Underdogs Oliver Blake Diego. 12, Aoxy Jojo. Don't really know how to word their third guy, but it's PYKZ. 13, I have Taki, Ishu, and Vert. 14, I have Con by Muzz, Skittles, Dash, and Brycex. And finally, 15, I have Rebel Seek, Jojo, and Donnie.
Nice, nice, nice. All
Hmm
right, so number six. Yeah, number six. My sixth spot, we got Pollo Ager's Acorn.
Wow.
I
Okay.
know. Number seven, Cond, Shadow, Sphinx, and Muzz. Number
Okay.
eight, number eight, Booga, Threats, and Craze.
Hmm
Number nine, Aviv, G Money, and Rise.
Okay.
At number 10, we got Seek, Joji, Donnie. 11,
hmm
we got Taki, Ishu, and Vert.
Okay.
12, we got Soneto, Cam, and Osid.
Wow. Okay. I had them pretty far down.
13, we got Khan to Curve, Josh, and Tyler.
Okay.
14, Visual Braids and Diminished.
hmm
And my number 15 spot goes to Oliver, Blake, and Diego.
Wow. Okay. You're 12 and 13. I had in 15 and 16. But to be honest, I think our top 15 is pretty similar, especially our top 5. But I think we got something going. I think we're definitely gonna have some right. Honestly, most of them right. To be honest, I think if we don't get them in the exact order, I think we pretty much got most of the top 15 teams for sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
But yeah, best of luck to all the other teams. Not that they're bombs or anything. there's just so many teams, and I mean they are making money no matter what, so props to them. But if you guys want to drop down your top five in the comment section, let me know. If anything changes, uncon people go to conned. We will let you guys know, and hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you on Grands Day. Peace.